Personal development tips for manifestation. If you have studied personal development or self-improvement for a while, then you will be aware that your thoughts are things, real tangible things. In fact, they are the most powerful things in existence because they influence everything that occurs in your life. Guys, if this is your first time seeing a video on this channel, please subscribe by clicking the bell icon, and if you like the video, please hit the like button. In fact, the very world that we now live in is the sum total of everyone's previous thoughts. These thoughts helped mold and shape our modern-day life. The forefathers of the USA thought of freedom and set in motion an ocean that dominates an entire country today. So is it so hard to be alive that the thoughts you are thinking are leading you into actions that will have an effect on your family, your kids, their kids and their kids too? But we can go a step further than that. Thought, in fact, shapes everything that exists, everything that has existed, and everything that will ever exist. It is the building block from which the universe creates our physical reality. If this is true, you may ask, then shouldn't it be possible to bring into existence anything and everything we desire just by sending out the correct thoughts? Well, the short, simple and powerful answer is, yes. Through the power of deliberate controlled thought that we can create absolutely anything we want. It has been shown many times by many people that sustained thought can bring us tangible things like houses and cars, etc., and it can also create intangible things like harmony in the home, a rejuvenated relationship, etc. However, oftentimes sustained thought alone is not enough, at least for the vast majority of us. Thinking or intention is the first step in the manifestation process, but there are two other fundamental steps that many people ignore. The second step in conscious manifestation is emotion. Your directed thoughts must be backed by emotion. The stronger the emotion you evoke, then the more powerful your thought will become until it is an irresistible force that must manifest. In order to utilize emotion properly, you have to experience the feelings that having your desire will actually create in you if you were to experience the reality of it right now. For most of us this is easy to do. All you do is imagine that you already have what you want and immediately you begin to feel the joy of having it. You actually use thought and emotion to manifest all the time, only you use it in the opposite direction. For example, you think of something happening that you are afraid may happen and do not want to happen. All of a sudden you feel frightened, you get tense and may even start to exhibit some physiological symptoms such as shaking or sweating. You think of someone who instigated a terrible deed against you and you feel anger or even rage. This is the process of visualization backed by emotion, and it gives you immediate access to the creative force behind the universe. This force doesn't care what is being imagined, it just gets the message and begins to manifest it. You must begin to reverse this method of thinking immediately. Think only of what you do want and conjure up as many good feelings associated with that as you can. Dispel as much of your negative/emotional thinking as you can. How will it feel to meet and marry that perfect person? How will it feel behind the wheel of that brand new car you want, or in the kitchen of that luxurious new house? Feel those feelings when you think of your desires, and already you will be setting powerful forces in motion to bring those things to you. The second key step of manifestation is the one most people completely overlook, but it is just as important as the other two. This step is action. You must put yourself in a position where you are able to take action. This is a key point that many personal development and self-improvement teachers leave out of their seminars and recordings. Action is necessary to reach any goal. However, the action that you need to take should not be strenuous or a toil. Unless you enjoy that type of challenge, it will be enjoyable and it must feel like the right course of action for you. Each of us here on Earth has our own special role to play in symphony of life. We are all interconnected and interdependent. We truly are all one. Your desires and goals will almost always come to you through natural channels by some form of action and through other people. Although thoughts which are backed by emotion become an unstoppable force, you still need to be willing to take action steps, no matter how small, towards your goals, especially when these steps are presented to you. Take someone who sits visualizing meeting their soulmate every day. She really gets into it, feeling all the wonderful joy, excitement, comfort and love that will surround her when she meets this special person. She gets so involved in the visualization that it feels as though she is already with this person. Now this kind of thinking and believing will most definitely bring opportunities for meeting her soulmate to the visualizer, but let's say she never ventures out of the house. She finds herself receiving unexpected invitations, getting calls and visits from old friends, but still she refuses to leave the house. Can you see what the outcome would be? After a while this woman would lose faith and begin to doubt that all this positive thinking stuff works, when in fact she has blocked herself by refusing to take action. Here the universe is trying to set her on a path to her desires. Even if they were things she had no desire to do or places she did not want to go, she should have accepted the invitations. Who knows who she would have met or where she may have ended up. She may have met someone who knew someone else who had a friend that was everything she wanted, and now she has closed off that opportunity for meeting him. Stay open to the action you need to take and you will surely fall into your goals. So let's recap on the 3 steps. Step 1, thoughts create things. Step 2, thoughts that are backed by strong emotion or belief will rearrange the very universe to bring to you the essence of that thought. Step 3, action is necessary to bring you into a position to accept the physical equivalent of your thought. You can create the life of your dreams. Thoughts really do create things. Use these 3 simple steps and you will manifest all that you desire, and you will be living the life of your dreams. Now get out there and start to create.